Hey, Dave here. I hope you're having an awesome day. I found this at the thrift store for 99 cents. It was a remote control car, doesn't have the remote with it, and this little guy's broken. I think I want to make a lamp out of it. Never done that before. Let's try this. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and then if you hit the little notification bell, it'll let you know when I post new videos, and that's the best way to keep up with what we're doing. Come on, let's do this. Okay, so here's the Yoshi go-kart, 99 cents at the thrift store. Need to fix this back piece, it's broken, no big deal. I got this lamp at the thrift store for $1.99. I already took it apart because I wanted to see kind of how this works. I've never actually worked with a lamp before, but I think I'll be able to mount this back here pretty easily. Came with this lampshade, but this lampshade has some embroidery on it. Doesn't really work that great for me. I was thinking maybe I rip this off, do like a paper lampshade. Sounds like a lot of work. So I went to Walmart, looked at brand new lampshades. They're like 10 bucks. I was like, no, that's a little much. So then I went to the thrift store, found this guy for $1.99. Yellow tags half off. And so I think this is gonna work. I'm gonna spray paint this white and see what we can do with it. So let's get working. Alright, if you've ever seen any of my videos, I love these magic erasers for getting scuffs and stuff off of toys. They look great. The lampshade, I did try spray painting it. That did not work, so I'm just using some acrylic paint and took about 3 coats. It was kind of a pain, but eventually got it. Now we're just taking this apart, pulling off the main base so I can get the engine compartment off. So once I got those unscrewed, the engine compartment popped right off. Take out a couple more screws. And then inside, once I got that off, this piece just kind of pulled right out. Now to glue this together, I'm going to actually use a piece of sprue from an old model, sanding it down, scuffing up the edges there just to give some texture. I tried gluing this a couple times and it didn't actually hold, so this actually seemed to work pretty well. Got it all glued together, and then I'm using Milliput, a 2-part epoxy, and just kind of building that up a little bit. Now I'm drilling some holes, and I'm slow and steady wins the race on this one. I didn't want to try and start with the big one and blast through, so eventually got to the size of my stem for my light. Did the same here, adding some additional holes. And just starting to kind of put this thing together. And it actually held up pretty well. I was quite pleased. And now I'm just feeding the wire through all the different components, putting this muffler piece back together, and then we'll feed that wire in through there. That was kind of a pain, but I eventually got it, and then pulled it all the way through and got it wired back up and put it all back together, and in the end it turned out pretty nice. It was a little bit easier than I thought. I've never really done electrical wiring before, so I was pretty pleased how it turned out. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Let's screw in this light bulb and see what happens. Woohoo! It worked. All right, we got it all wrapped up and done. The hardest part of this build was gluing that little piece together. For whatever reason, I could not get that plastic to glue, so I did put that little joining piece that I showed you in the video, and that seemed to work pretty well. And then painting the lampshade, I thought that was going to be a lot easier than it was. I spray painted it the first time and it did not take at all, so I had to keep painting that quite a few coats, but eventually I got it and it looks pretty decent. So as always, it is a great day to be a toy nerd. Let's check this thing out.